Think about the people attending the funeral of someone who lived a full life. During the ceremony, what does your audience need and want? I think these people need to feel that your loved one is being honoured, that their life is being truly celebrated, and that their family is being supported during a difficult time. A well-crafted story can help you achieve this. An original, creative narrative that paints a picture of your loved one's life and links their life to the lives of those left behind. It's a story that creates meaning around their contribution to family and community and anchors their life in the broader context of this place and this time. I think friends and family also want a ceremony that fills in some of the gaps, weaving together the key elements of their life. A story that adds a little of the who, what, why, when and where. Not as a boring, disjointed list of events and achievements, but as an uplifting, meaningful account that deepens understanding and appreciation. I'd also suggest folk at a funeral want to experience a sense of community surrounding your loved one's life, an authentic connection with other people who also shared something special with the deceased. At a funeral, some people may be meeting each other for the first time or reconnecting. There's a great opportunity here for new friendships to form and for existing relationships to be strengthened. And for all of those to combine to form a living legacy that allows the influence of the deceased to go on and continue making a difference. So, how do we put this story together so that the overall funeral becomes a nurturing experience based on meaningful communication? Well, I have a unique original process to help people uncover and articulate their story. I call it the 3I model, where I stands for 3 different words: identity, ideas, and inspiration. This gives us 3 different angles from which to view your loved one's life. It gives us a framework and a starting point. Now, where identity, ideas, and inspiration overlap is the sweet spot. This is the essence of who the person was. This notion of sweet spot is what we want to convey during the ceremony. It's what we want to build our story around. But what do we mean by identity, ideas, and inspiration? Well, identity is the sum of all those things that comprise the real person, their own unique blend of character and personality, physical and mental attributes. Many aspects of their identity may be things they were born with, or may reflect strong family values and beliefs. For many people, their core identity is established at a young age and stays that way. Other people may go through a massive change during their life. It's as if they didn't work out who they really were until much later. So that's one area to focus on when crafting the story about your loved one. Their identity. Think deeply about their unique traits and what they valued and believed in. Our second I word, ideas. That's where we look more at a person's insights, wisdom, and expertise. This is not so much what they got at a young age from genetics or their family, but what developed over a long time. And this can take us more deeply into their career or community interests. Perhaps things they shared with friends and colleagues more so than with family. What ideas did they come up with throughout their journey? What did they become highly skilled at? And how did these skills and ideas play out in their relationships, their career and community? Also, how did their life fit into the big picture of society and culture at this point in history and in the part of the world where they lived? These are all thought starters we can use to help build a story around your loved one that adds real meaning and resonates strongly with those who knew them. The third I word, inspiration. What angle are we coming from here? Well, when I refer to inspiration, this is what I mean. What was it that inspired your loved one to do the things they did and be the person they were? And how did that inspiration flow through them to inspire others? And how will it continue to inspire others into the future? For one person, a great source of inspiration may have been their encounters with nature. For another, a gifted artist or doctor. For another, their own parents' dedication to helping others. To me, this notion of inspiration is a part of the person that doesn't cease to exist when they die. It lives on in the people they touched, a bit like a flame that was lit by another flame in the past and which can light another flame in the future. There's a flow of energy and meaning that may span generations, that may link communities and connect cultures, and it doesn't just equate to one person's life. Many aspects of a person's identity and ideas may be obvious on the surface, but this flow of inspiration is something deeper and less tangible, probably a reflection of what they saw as their life purpose or reason for being. You and your family will know what it was that inspired your loved one and what it was about them that inspired others. Okay, so we've explored a few areas under these headings of identity, ideas and inspiration. So now we'd look for meaningful connections between them. And for that area of overlap I call the sweet spot, the essence of your loved one's life. This sweet spot may then suggest a certain theme or phrase to us, which just seems to sum it all up, and which during the ceremony we and other speakers can tie in with. Importantly, we now have plenty of material to mould into an authentic, meaningful story that engages the audience, that adds to their appreciation of your loved one, and that builds a sense of community around a life well lived. If you think I can help you to tell this significant story, then please get in touch.